Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Great to see Ruth and Nathan with us today. Okay, so we're going to go back to touching and talking about superheroes and superpowers. Big subjects that tend to kind of draw all kinds of conclusions. But today we're going to try and turn that on its head and look at all the small little things that someone might have done for you in the very recent past, and how that kind of has an impact and the cumulative sort of effect of that as well. So, Nathan, you were saying that you've had a great week. Tell us a little bit about.
Yes, I've had a great week this week, and it's been made up of lots and lots of small conversations that have changed my life. So, my friend John Torrance, I said to him, "How do I do video?" He said, "You can go and look on YouTube." I said to him, "How do I do video well?" And he sent me the longest LinkedIn conversation I've ever had with someone, explaining the minutiae of exactly everything he does, which was phenomenal and amazing. And he just thought that was what he did. But for me, it changed everything. And there's someone else I worked with this week called Helen. And I've been really struggling with CRM. It just blows my mind how on earth I make this thing work. This lovely lady, Helen, she came alongside me and said, "This is what you need. Let's simplify it." And the way she simplified it just changed everything for me again. And there were just two examples, and it actually feels like it's been quite a lot this week. But without me stealing the line, but I want to ask Ruth, because Ruth is joining us here for this as well. Tell us some of your story about this.
About people helping me out.
Yeah.
I mean, probably the best example is last year, about a little bit later, but this time last year-ish, I was having a rough ride with work. No one was getting back to me. It felt like it was a Monday morning, and I got this, "Oh, we love your proposal, but we just need to come back in a few months." It was something like, "We need to drop this for now," type thing. And it was like the 9th or a comment like that I'd had in a row, which was not usual, but it was really, I was so deflated. I literally burst into tears in front of my laptop and was like, "It's Monday morning and I'm done." And so what I did, which was quite out of character, was to post about it on LinkedIn. So I just said, "It's Monday morning and life's really shit, to be honest." And I wrote a little post about it, and I just said, just put it out there, because I think, we can't all just pretend life's easy or whatever. Yeah. And I had loads of nice comments, which was really lovely from people, but there were a couple of people who really stepped up. So one person said, "Well, look, I know we're coming out of this lockdown. Why don't you meet up in London with me for a beer? I'm meeting up with my colleagues for the first time. Come and join us." And he's very experienced in business and was like, "I can help you a bit. Let's talk about it." And someone else was like, "Why don't we jump on a call and I can help you on some more calls if you like." And we stayed in touch for a bit about it since then. And I just thought, like, for them, that wasn't a big deal, me just joining that thing or having a few calls. But for me, I was like, someone's willing to look down that hole and go, "Oh, just help, get out," as opposed to just going, "I'm so sorry to hear it," which is fine and is nice, because most of us can't help everyone. But sometimes compassion is really about, well, in fact, not sometimes, always, compassion is about action. Yeah. It's the care and then acting on it. And for me, those people really acted.
And I was really just thinking when you said that, have you seen that Brené Brown little short about the difference between sympathy and empathy? I was just thinking about that with I mean, we'll put a post in the link, but it's this idea that sympathy is about looking down the hole, but empathy is about getting down the hole. And so that's not saying that I understand, but saying I want to walk with you.
Yes. Yeah, it's saying, like, it might be saying, like, I know what it's like down here. I may not understand you specifically, but I hear you, and I've been in dark places too, and I can touch into that. Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing, Ruth.
Yeah, and that's a superpower, isn't it? And it's not so maybe something we always feel we have the capacity to do, which I think is okay too.
Yeah.
But when we can step up and go, that sound, instead of going, oh well, let's just patch you all back together, look at the silver lining, is going, that sounds really, really tough, and I can't even imagine, but I do know what it's like to be in tough places.
And I'm happy to come and walk with you for a bit.
Yeah, and I'm actually around. I'm not just off.
Yeah. I think that's really powerful. Really powerful.
It's so mega.
We've had like the most crazy couple of years. I mean, we could probably say that about any 2 years because, you know, there's always stuff, isn't there? But we've got, you know, recent crisis in the Ukraine and stuff like that, that a lot of people will be feeling, oh my God, one more thing. And the world is struggling. So these small stuff we can do for each other can just remind you that about humanity, can't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know, find your community as well. That's the other thing, you know, the people that get and understand this sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I think that's
absolutely
little discussion we had there, guys, that hopefully will have brought down some of the barriers and perceptions that people have around superheroes and superpowers. It's not about lots and lots of big grand gestures, it's about lots and lots of little ones sometimes as well. Thank you both very much. I think that was great.
Brilliant. Cheers.